Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Zen and this is Zen in the Void. I'm Zen. I said that twice. Oh well, y'all, I'm exhausted. But I am Zen. This is the Void and I'm so happy that you're back. If you're new, welcome. There's a lot going on in the world. You're going to have to excuse me on today, May 28th, honey, because this is a doozy. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I love you so much. This one's for you. Just kidding. That's for my mommy. But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna just start by saying this. I've already excused my parents, so whatever. I'm tired of going over it. But I'm gonna tell you like I told Virgo. I didn't say this exact thing to Virgo, but definitely said something around the lines of it. I kind of went ham on them, and I might have to go ham on y'all. We'll see. But there's a spirit, there's like a war going on, right? Outside. There's a spiritual war going on too. So I just want that to be known. I just want to say that. And I just also want to say, think about what you're doing right now in life and just know it's affecting what side of the war you're on. Your frequency, your mood, your actions. So keep that in mind. Know that you're choosing sides. If you have to look at it as good and evil, though I hate those labels, sometimes we have to simplify it like that. Choose your side. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's continue with the reading. So I had to go ahead and pull you guys cards out already because I'm trying to save time. I need a lot. After I do these readings, I need a whole lot of rest and restoration myself. So I have to, cut corners where I can. With that being said, let's just hop right into the reading, honey, and see what's going on with you, Aquarius. All right. So first out, we got the Emperor card. So there's some structure. There's some security. There is some this need to just kind of get shit together. That, male, that divine male energy that's like, okay, let's make a choice. Let's make a decision, right? So, and yeah, I got a chance to kind of look at these cards, so I kind of know what's going on with you guys right now, or some of you, whoever this resonates for, take it as it resonates. This is general for all the Aquarius who watch this channel, so it's general. Take it as it resonates. So there was a choice that was made, something done that instilled an element of structure to your life, Aquarius, because before a lot of Aquarius were kind of having a problem with having the ability to delegate. So some type of delegation has perhaps happened in your life. Let's see. The Four of Swords also came out in the upright, so that's about rest, restoration, contemplation. So maybe Aquarius, a lot of you have gotten the rest that you needed, some time to think, some time to decide, some time to make choices that are very important to your life and your future, And then next we got the Four of Pentacles here in the upright. That's about conversation, being frugal, more security. So more security definitely was had. Some type of conversation was had, whether it was with yourself, with your higher power, with your guides, with a person in your life, family, friends, work, whomever. But you reach some type of place where you're kind of being more secure with yourself, in your pinnacles, your money, your surroundings, your home life. You're just kind of trying to secure shit. You made a decision, you got some time to rest, you're trying to secure shit now, and you're trying to like let it be known, like, okay, this is what I'm doing to secure things. Maybe you're gonna have some sort of conversation, or you had one already that helped you get to this spot. So when I said that, Spirit was like, yeah. So yeah, some type of conversation was most likely had to help you get in this spot that you're in now, of like, okay, I have to decide to do something. This is what I decided to do, thanks to whatever conversation that could have been had. Take it as it resonates. After that, we got the Ten of Swords. And I just got to point out again that you, Aquarius, you also got some of the same cards that Virgo did. So I see that Virgo and Aquarius are really mirroring each other right now for whatever reason. It's almost like mirroring, but like the opposites. So I'm not sure if you're dealing with a Virgo in your life. Virgos could be dealing with Aquarius in your life. I don't know. I just can't help but to notice that similarity. Or y'all could just be going through the same feelings, and maybe the masses just are all going through these same feelings. So maybe it's just like, I'm sure if I did readings for all the other signs, I would probably see a lot of these same cards too. Who knows? Just had to say that just in case it resonated for anyone. Can't be too sure. So this Ten of Swords is air element energy, of course. The swords, the 10 is in the upright. So that's about failure, collapse, defeat. Because you took time to make structure and make a decision maybe, and had some rest, something failed, something collapsed, something was defeated, something had to go, something, you know, faltered under. If you went in making structure in your life, obviously when you're making structure or making changes, sometimes certain things have to go in order to make the security so, right? So something failed, something defeated here with this ten of swords. Something definitely got defeated. And whatever that was, it brought you a new sense of freedom. You know, I'm feeling like it brought you a new sense of freedom. Now you're in this Princess of Wands energy where you're like, you know what, a little stingy. Like, okay, selfish, you know, selfish energy, newfound freedom, you know, just like this freedom, exploration. You're definitely in a zone where you feel free. You feel free from a situation. You want to explore. You're feeling like, okay, I'm moving on to something else, you know, something for me, something kind of selfish, you know. And because the Knight of Pentacles came out after that, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, the Knight is about efficiency, hard work, and responsibility. So you maybe have freed yourself from some type of responsibility that you may have had towards something. It could have been a relationship, partnership, you know, a job, you know, anything where you felt like you had to work hard and be responsible. You cut yourself off from that. You freed yourself from that energy. That's what you felt like you needed to do. You know, you got the Two of Swords in the reverse. So that is about, that card is about, you know, like you got the same card yesterday, Aquarius, in this reading, in your reading. And this card is, you know, about the lesser of two evils, having no right choices, confusion, just kind of not liking any of the choices before you. So it appears to me that whatever choices that you had, one of those things involving this hard work, responsibility, this efficiency, you had to cut it off. You know, and we're gonna get deeper. So it's gonna tell you, we're gonna get deeper into the story. So, you know, brace yourself. So, you know, it was one of those decisions that you had to cut off. That's what I'm getting. You chose your decision, perhaps. You got the Ace of Wands here, but you got it in the reverse. That is about having a lack of energy, lack of passion, and boredom. So whatever decision you made between that stalemate, because the Two of Swords, that's two swords crossed. That's like stalemate. Like, ooh, we both winning. Like, I don't know who's going to win. Like stalemate, caught in between a rock and a hard place. You made a choice, you know, you picked the rock or you picked the hard place. Either way, you feel like you freed yourself from something, and it could have involved hard work. And the reason you chose this because you lack energy, you lack passion, and you're bored. You didn't want that. You couldn't. How can you put in hard work and be responsible and efficient if you don't have the hard work to do so? If you're Ace of Wands, which represents passion, fire, action, if your action is stunted, you're not able to have enough passion and effort to get the job done. So you know, you chose what you needed to do. Then you got the Ace of Swords here in the reverse. So I actually clarified the Ten of Swords with these two cards. Yeah, with these two cards, the both aces. And it's so crazy because I clarified the Ten of Swords. I said, what is this failure? What was the collapse? What was the defeat about? And the Ace of Wands came out about lack of energy, lack of passion, boredom. But then also this Ace of Swords came out in the reverse, you know, confusion, brutality, chaos. There was some type of confusion involved in it, some type of brutality involved in it, chaos involved in it. And you just were not trying to deal, you know? And that's why it failed, because it was just, it was brutal. It was confusing and it was chaotic for you. And it just drained your energy, it drained your passion, and it caused you to be bored. You're like, look, I'm over this. And that gave you a new sense of freedom. You didn't want to put any more hard work and efficiency towards that thing anymore. You were over it. Or maybe you chose something new that's going to require your hard work, efficiency, and responsibility. So take it as it resonates. So next I have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Sorry, that's about a lack of commitment, greediness, and laziness. So this is kind of falling under that Knight of Discs. So because you didn't choose that thing where you were giving your efficiency, hard work, responsibility, it's more so most likely for somebody out there, you know, if it don't resonate with you, don't take it, you know. But for somebody, there was a lack of commitment, So you didn't necessarily choose it because, you know, maybe because it just it was crazy and it was brutal and chaotic and confusing, you know, because that could, you know, take it as it resonates. But there's a lack of commitment here. There's a greediness here and there's a laziness. So for some reason, someone out there in the Aquarius community is feeling like, or somebody, or maybe that's why like I said, there's plenty of storylines because this is general. That could be a possibility. I have to say all of the ones that pop up in my brain. But yeah, lack of commitment. You know, you could have been dealing with a person or people who had a lack of commitment to you. Maybe they were greedy with you or lazy with you. But yeah, like, or you could be lacking commitment towards something, and you could be greedy and you could be lazy because you know, a lot of Aquarius have been in that like win at all costs kind of mentality lately. So because, you know, you could be in a position, so some of you may, where you're feeling greedy, you're feeling lazy, and you're just like not trying to commit to things. You're probably trying to do things the easy way. That's why, you know, you ended something having to do with hard work, responsibility, efficiency. Maybe you're taking the easy way out, perhaps, because you are already kind of beat down and feeling beat down yourself. So, you know, when people, you know, feeling at their worst, sometimes they make bad decisions. So either you were working with someone who was harmful to you and you cut it off and you're free, or you had two different roads to go down. Both of them require hard work, but you just was like, you know, I'm gonna just choose the one that's easier for me to do right now because I'm just in a fucked up place. You know what I'm saying? So take it as it resonates. Whew. And then the last card that I had out, that I got out, is the Knight of Swords in the upright. That's about action, impulsiveness, and defending beliefs. So whatever action you did take, it was out of a place of impulsiveness. So you just did it because you just felt compelled to do it. You probably didn't think that deeply about it, though you had time to rest and restore yourself and contemplate. You know, you are just kind of in this Princess of Wands energy, in this Emperor energy, kind of all, you know, the Princess of Wands energy is kind of a selfish, feminine energy where, you know, you ever seen a girl that's young and she's kind of do what she want to do, and she's probably out there breaking men's heart and stuff like that. That's that Princess of Wands energy. That's that feminine, selfish energy within you, Aquarius. Then you got the Emperor card here, so then that's like, you know, male energy that's like trying to keep shit together and structured. And maybe, you know, you took a time to rest, but then you just kind of made an impulsive decision out of a place of trying to be the emperor, trying to keep shit together, you know, and secure yourself. And, you know, you could be defending what you believe in. Maybe you just believe in, you know, you know, keeping things together for yourself and protecting yourself. You know, take it as it resonates, but that's just kind of the vibe that I'm getting from all these cards. Otherwise, it would be kind of confusing, but those are just the two storylines that I'm getting. So take, you know, whichever one applies to you. Maybe, you know, yeah. Anything else, Spirit, for Aquarius? Clear and concise messages, Spirit. Give us clear and concise messages, Spirit. For Aquarius. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think it's like really rare when the cards do that, when they just like spit so many cards at you and then they're all like flipped over. Like Spirit is saying, take all of these. That means there's a lot to be said. So, you know, something I said must have been correct, because Spirit is like screaming at this point. Please excuse me if I seem just so bland today. It's just that, you know, Black people just keep getting murdered, you know. A man was murdered in Tallahassee today. A woman in Canada was, these are all Black people, innocent Black people, by the way. A woman in Canada was thrown off a goddamn balcony in Canada today by police or something. Like, it's crazy. It's like, I feel like I'm living in a nightmare, you know. And that's how I know it's a spiritual war going on, and it's intensifying because all this bizarre shit's going on. And I don't know if anyone watches Charmed, the old one from the 90s to the 2000s, but that show has been, ooh, I'm not even gonna get into that. But I feel like Aquarius can appreciate what I'm gonna say, because you guys like all that out of, you know, that crazy shit. So I'm gonna just say it. Each episode has been very much so aligned with everyday event, whether it's in my personal life or just what I see in the world. Every time I turn it on, because I watch it like almost every day. Sometimes I watch multiple episodes a day, but it's been on point. Like today, the episode I just watched, the few episodes I just watched were about, like the first one was about this demon who just like basically its job in the world is to like go around intensifying people's anger, where it like builds up their anger so much to make them want to do like crazy things, violent acts, just kind of spaz on people. And now it like made me automatically think of police killing people to get people to riot and loot and just, you know, basically flip out, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, like it was so on point. It's like you it was one of those things where it's like this can't be coincidence, you know, why today out of all days I just happened to be binge watching Charmed, and this is the episode that came on today when all of this is going on. And the episode itself, it's in the third season, like early in the third season, and y'all, like it was too on point. Like people were in the streets acting crazy, like it was just crazy. I'm gonna get off that topic now. Sorry, I just went off on a tangent for a good 2 minutes, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, so okay, Spirit's like, take this one too. All right, that's crazy because I saw the Four of Wands, but it was in the upright on the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling. But first of all, I got the Tower. So I don't think you've gone through it yet, Aquarius, but you're gonna have a Tower moment. So be prepared for that. You know, something is gonna crumble. Something is gonna crumble. So just be aware of that. You know, whatever choice you just made or whatever you're doing, it must have happened for a reason or something, because I don't know. If it all comes tumbling down, if something in your life comes tumbling the fuck down, just know it was because Spirit tumbled it. So don't be too afraid, because Spirit is going to bring you something better, or you're going to realize something from the ashes. You're going to realize something big, something important. So you got the Tower card here. If you haven't yet already went through a Tower moment, you're going to go through a Tower moment. That's disaster. That's when your whole tower just falls down, because the reason it falls down is because it was built on a bad foundation. Why would you want to be in a tower that's built on a bad foundation? That's like living in a house and you know you built it wrong, so any day it could just fall down. You want to get the hell out of the house before it falls down. So just saying. Then you got the World card here. The World card in reverse, so that's incompletion, no closure. So whatever choice that you made, and I knew I was right, whatever choice you made that you moved on from, you did it impulsively. You know, you didn't really think too deeply about it. You probably were thinking more about your finances and your security in life, because the Emperor card came out first. You're in the Emperor energies where you're trying to make sure shit is secure. Then you got the Four of Pentacles. That's also about security, you know, and being frugal. You're trying to be frugal. You're trying to like hold on to all your riches like tightly. You know what I'm saying? That's what frugality is, you know? And, you know, there was something you left incomplete, no closure. So that's probably why you're going to have this Tower moment, because whatever you left behind, maybe Spirit wanted you to go in the opposite direction with whatever you were making a decision towards. I don't know, because you're going to have a Tower moment here. So because you, like, think about it. You just made a decision after you just had a hard time making a decision for a long time. Then all of a sudden you're going to have a Tower moment. That if your decision was based in fate and you chose, and you're going to have a Tower moment, that Spirit saying, you picked the wrong goddamn answer. You're going to have a Tower moment. Be aware of that. Don't overthink it, Aquarius. Just know a Tower moment is going to come. And that's because you left something incomplete. You left something with no closure here. The World card in the reverse, the World in the upright is fulfillment, harmony. That's good. Everything's moving as it should. Opportunities are popping up, you know. But the World card in reverse is like, nah, we can't move forward because something is incomplete. You can't move forward if something is incomplete. And then you got the Four of Wands here. That's so crazy, because the Four of Wands, that says completion. I cannot make this shit up. Y'all saw those damn the cards be flying out right on camera. That card says completion, but it's in the Aquarius. Y'all are smart. Bruh, I'm not finna turn up on this camera. This card is in the reverse about completion. So it's the opposite of completion. And you also got the World in reverse, which is about incompletion. What the Wow. And then the Four of Wands. Ugh, let me just take this card. Ooh, baby. So the Four of Wands in the reverse is about lack of support, transience, and home conflicts. So you have home conflicts that need to be completed, you know, perhaps, or no, something in your life is incomplete, yes. However, there's a lack of support. You have a lack of support. That's probably why you're making such bad choices and taking such bad advice, perhaps, because you did have a conversation up here with the Four of Pentacles. Someone told you something, gave you bad advice. You're lacking good support in your life. Aquarius, take it as it resonates. And things are changing. Things are changing so fast, you know, and you have all these problems on the home front. The Four of Wands is about having problems at home. Everything's changing, nothing's secure. You have no support in your home life, with your friends, with your family, in your rooted space, because the Four of Wands in the upright is about community, home, and celebration. That's everything's good on the home front. Everything's good with money. Everything's good with work. My actions, everything is going well, you know, especially in the arena of home life and community, to the point where you're celebrating in the upright. But when it's in the reverse, it's the opposite. It's like, okay, all these problems are happening and no one's supporting me. So that's probably why you're making bad decisions, Aquarius. If it resonates, it's probably why you're making bad decisions impulsively, because you just feel like there's so many problems. I just need to focus on being secure, that I gotta be selfish. No one's supporting me. Everything's changing. Like, I have to be frugal. I have to make sure structure is in place, and I have to be selfish, you know? But there is going to be a tower moment. So Spirit probably isn't very supportive of your decision going forward, because it wasn't made, it wasn't built on a firm foundation, and it didn't come from healthy soil. You don't want to eat fruits that got you know, planted in nasty, dirty, you know, soil with poison in it, you know, Roundup and shit, you know, fake shit. You know, you don't want that. Spirit is gonna knock that shit down and say, look, no, I need to give you what you deserve. You need better soil to plant in, so you can eat fruit that's good for you, instead of just eating whatever the fuck just to be eating, you know? Wow. Oh. Damn. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay. The story is changing. I know y'all going through confusion, because I'm going through confusion with y'all reading, but you know, if it feels like I'm reading it right, so I really hope it resonates. But you got the Lovers card here that just came out in the upright. So and it came out right over the Tower card. So there's something involving some type of like harmonious partnership. Could be friend related, work related, relationship, romance related. But there's some type of partnership that is in harmony, probably romantic with the Lovers card here. That is going to be the reason for this tower moment, for everything in your life to come crashing down. I don't know. And then you got the Seven of Cups here. We're going to see what Spirit trying to say, because this is random as hell. But the Seven of Cups is here in the reverse. So let me pull out the helper card for that. Seven of Cups in reverse, honey. So yeah, lack of purpose, diversion, and confusion. Yeah, so with this, whatever you chose, you're lacking your purpose in that decision, it seems. You're diverting away. Wow, okay, no, that hella makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, you may not have support with your actual purpose in your home life, because like the cards fall in the where they need to fall to like basically build upon other cards. This card fell on top of the World card in reverse, about, you know, incompletion and no closure and all of that. Both of these cards fell on top of these three cards, so it's all about these are building upon those. But somebody, you know, this lack of support that you had in these home conflicts are because these people in your life who don't give you support and cause you conflicts at home, they aren't supporting your actual purpose as a human being alive on this planet, the reason you're here. They don't support your passion, and they're causing you to divert from your plans, from your passion, from your actual desires of your heart, of your intuition, of spirit. And it's causing you to feel confused. And the no closure, the incompletion, It has something to do with this love card, because it fell, the lover's card fell on top of the tower, and the world card in reverse. So there was something in harmony, in love, that you left uncompleted, Aquarius. You left it incomplete, no closure, and everything's gonna fall down because of it. So Spirit probably just wants you to at least, like, you know, whatever it is, find closure. Find closure towards the situation. That's probably all you have to do to help you go forward with whatever you want to go forward with in life. In order for Spirit to, like, put you, you know, help put you back on your right track for your highest good, your personal highest good, you probably have to find closure with whatever lover's card popped up, you know? So I'm going to give you a few more cards, Aquarius, because the reading I did for Virgo was 30 minutes long, but it kind of needed to be. I had to kind of talk, you know, Virgos need a lot of support today. So, you know, I'm going to just go ahead and support y'all too, because y'all going through this tower moment, and I feel like, you know, who knows, honey, how that's going to go for y'all. So what else, Spirit? What else is going on with Aquarius? They're going through it. They're about to go through a tower moment, if not already. They are lacking closure and support in some situation in their life. Something having to do with love, maybe. What else is going on for Aquarius? I'm sorry it's so dark, y'all. I didn't get a chance to go turn on the overhead light. It got dark really fast. I was enjoying the golden hour. I, like, sacrificed my golden hour, like, meditation today to do readings for you guys. I still got to see it because I'm sitting by the window, but, you know. What else is happening? What's going on with this tower moment? The Hierophant slid out, so I'm just going to take it. The way it slid out just felt, like, really, like, significant. So the Hierophant, it's in the upright. So the Hierophant is a card about, like, kind of just, like, taking time to kind of, like, cross your T's and dot your I's, like, do important things, maybe study, you know, do some studying, do some catching up on something that Spirit probably wants you to learn more about. It could be yourself, it could be about your profession, it could be about, you know, whatever it is that you are committed to or you want to be committed to. But the Hierophant, yeah, it's about tradition, conformity, morality, and ethics. So Spirit may want you to turn towards something traditional, having to do with, you know, just kind of your morals and your ethics. Maybe revisit it and revisit it and like commit to it. Maybe learn a bit more about it. Anything else, Spirit? Why is this Hierophant here? Actually, got a couple more minutes, about 2 minutes. Spirit. Okay, so the Fool card just popped out in the reverse. You're supposed to be on your Fool's journey, so because you chose a different direction and you diverted away from your Fool's journey, something new in your life, the Fool card is in reverse. I can't make this shit up. It's literally in reverse. It fell out, slid out in reverse. So the Fool card in reverse. Let's see here. That's about recklessness, being taken advantage of, and being, you know, having in consideration. So, you know, for some reason, there's this energy of recklessness in your life, Aquarius. You are being taken advantage of, or you're taking advantage of someone's not being considerate of you, or you're not being considerate of others. And I think Spirit has the Hierophant coming out in the upright because Spirit wants you to look into that more. And it is about morals and ethics. So Spirit is saying that you did not leave a situation ethically. You chose to go down another direction. And, you know, that's your choice. I'm not going to judge you for that. I'm just reading what's on the cards. But Spirit is saying that, you know, the way you left the other situation, I guess, it went against your morals. It went against it just went against tradition. It just goes against, like, basically you got to clean something up. I'm hearing, like, I'm getting that you got to clean something up. You're being reckless. You're taking advantage of someone or being inconsiderate of someone. Or vice versa, like I said. You know, maybe someone did this to you. And maybe Spirit wants you to think about morality so that you can understand that someone's doing that to you. So take it as it resonates, but I'm feeling like this is you, Aquarius. You went down, you had two paths, you chose to go down a path because you're feeling beat up. You just took whatever path that made you feel secure. I'm just reading what's on the cards, and you know, traditionally you would have patched up whatever was happening on this path, you know, morally and all that, but you didn't. So everything's going to be wrecked on this path because you didn't take time to at least patch things up with this path, or at least, you know, something like that, I feel. So I don't know, Aquarius, but I hope you get through it, and I hope that, you know, whatever your tower moment is, I know you're going to come out on top, and you're going to come out stronger. No matter what path you choose to take, you're going to learn something very important that you were supposed to learn either way. So do not fret. You know what I'm saying? I just saw 3033, so I'm gonna just take that as 333 with a 0 in it. So, you know, like I was just about to say, some type of creation is being created to get you to teach you something. You'll learn something from the situation, so that's always good, you know, regardless of what happens. So I wish you the best, Aquarius. I'm sending you so much love. If anybody needs any personal bookings, a free mini tarot reading, if you've never gotten one, please just look in the information in the description box, and I'm a bounce. So peace. See you in the next one, Aquarius. Bye.